Eto na naman ang favorite kong part ng show.
Let me guess. Sizzlers?
Oo nga no. Teka lang. Alright, the second favorite part ko ng show, ang pagbasa ng posts mula sa ating website.
Just don't mention yung mga requests na gawing 1 hour yung show. Medyo nagwawala na kasi yung mga writers and producers natin. Kitams?
So, let's start out with a request from Renz.
Hi to all staff of MOG TV. I am a regular viewer of MOG TV and I really like the show. I just want to ask for a review of Dissidia, Final Fantasy, because my blank are talking about it so that I will know if the game is worth buying or not. Thanks and more power.
Consider your wish granted. And check out Maximum Gaming later on the show. Eto naman galing kay RJ.
Hi MOG TV! Lagi ko kayong pinapanood kahit hating gabi na at bata pa ako. Haha! Paano nga ba i-download ang Cabal PH at saan? Kasi ang mga tropa ko ay naglalaro nun. Bale, ako lang hindi. Sana masagot niyo po.
The ever so helpful GM Charm says just click on the website. It's www.e-games.com.ph. Select Downloads tab, click on Cabal, and you are good to go. Medyo wait ka lang ha. See you online.
See you next week as we read more of your posts.
Also, check out our website at www.mogtv.com.ph.
Sam? Uy, ano ba?
Pasensya ka na, partner. I'm just trying out the various ways that gamers laugh online.
Sus! Kung yun lang alam mo, laos ka talaga. Time to take laughter to the international stage. Here's how Latin American gamers express their glee.
Sa Korea naman, ganito sila tumawa.
At para naman sa mga Thai, pero mas may universal pang pinagtatawanan kesa sa mga yan.
Matagal lang ha. At ano naman yun?
Mukha mo! Square Enix comes out with a much-awaited Final Fantasy Dissidia, a fighting game that follows a typical epic battle of good versus evil.
And since it's a Final Fantasy title, it's gotta be more than meets the eye.
With graphics na nakakapag-init ng katawan, along with the screen, expect the estimated 20 hours of basic gameplay to speed on by with 360 degrees movement and combat.
And if you're a fan of Final Fantasy, then you know that this game has its own quirks to keep you on your toes. Now here are some interesting points that you should note.
Know your attack priorities. That means na kung yung attack mo nakakatalo sa attack ng kalaban, then you have used an attack with a higher priority. It also means that if the opponent's attack has a higher priority over your character's attack, then it will merely deflect. Pretty intense, right? That means you have to use everything in your bag of tricks to see which one works and which one deflects. Any HP attack that sends the opponent flying and hits the wall, ceiling, or ground deals half damage to the HP but cannot kill the opponent if they have little HP left. That said, the game is all about strategy. Each version of the map also has its own charm, such as decreasing brave of both characters and hidden trap.
If you level up to 12 on any character, equip yourself with free air dash ability immediately. Then it's as easy as pressing R and triangle once you lock onto the targets. At may final clue pa kami. Pag natalo ka sa battle, nababawasan yung points mo, so be wise and never pick the retry option.
And one of the best tips we've given so far? Always save your game before the battle. We are about to end this segment, but before we do that, let me just borrow this. I hate Titus so much. Let me just whack him to death.
Ay nako, there are other characters to defeat, ba't palaging siya?
Wala! Ang pangit niya kasi. Nakakuha pa niya si Yuna.
Dude, it's just a game.
Revenge! Ito naman ang aming mainit-init, laging pinag-uusapan at laging pinagtatalunang limalupit.
Kung di pa kayo nawindang sa Gaming Babes last week, this week we present to you MOG TV's Pick for the Best PC Games of All Time.
At number 5, we have the mother of all first-person shooters and Miss School Days, Counter-Strike. Madami ring internet cafes ang tumiba ng kita nang lumabas ang game na to.
At number 4 naman, the strategy game that spawned all those sleepless nights and high marks in history class, Civilization 4. Malas ko na lang na di kasama ang Pinas sa game na to. Yun tuloy, bagsak pa rin ako sa kasaysayan class ko.
Occupying the number 3 spot, Korea's national sport, StarCraft. Huwag niyong ismulin ang lumang game na to kasi hanggang ngayon, madami pa rin naglalaro nito. Ayaw pa kasi ilabas ang StarCraft 2.
For the second best PC game of all time, the game that features the adventures of a lone hero trapped between heaven and hell, Diablo. Ilang linggo rin ang nawala sa buhay ko sa kakalaro nito. Who can forget Word and his peg leg?
At para sa ating primero PC game of all time, World of Warcraft. May aangal pa ba sa worldwide hit MMORPG that set the standard for a lot of our online games today? With over 10 million players worldwide, may tatalo pa ba sa WoW? Some folks are even predicting na kahit 5 years down the road, itong game pa rin na to ang maghahari.
Let's do this. Leroy Dragon!
A few episodes back, nagpadala ng request si Robiklang2 to feature some tips on upgrading your PC. But due to time constraint, hindi namin nagawa yun. So this week, eto na ang request mo, Robiklang2. The first thing you have to consider when you upgrade your PC is your processor. Kung ganito pa rin ang itsura niya, itapon mo na kasi pang Stone Age na to. Ang mga processor ngayon ay katulad nito.
Walang jo! Ito ay isang quad-core processor. To be exact, ito ang Phenom 2 X4945. It is armed with a multi-core design, 3.0 GHz frequency, and a whopping 8 MB worth of cache.
Sorry medyo information overload. Pero naaalala niyo ba yung Pentium 4 or ang Athlon? Well, ito naman, ang Pentium 44 or parang ang Athlon. Kasi naman, ito parang 4 na Pentium niya o kaya 4 Athlons. Ganyan kabagsik ang mga processor ngayon. There are times din na kailangan mo magpalit ng motherboard.
Considered as the backbone of the PC, the motherboard harbors halos lahat ng important PC parts.
Look, dito nilalagay yung processor. Dito naman sa tatlong blue na slots na to, yung graphics card. At dito naman sa mga connectors sa likod, nilalagay ang inyong mga hard disk. Ito nga sa harap natin ang Gigabyte P55 UB6. Kaya itong i-support ang latest Intel Core processors at pati na ng mga upcoming models. Ang tawag sa mga ito ay ang PCI Express X16. Ang mga ito ang responsible sa mga graphics na nakikita niyo sa screen.
Grabe, iba na talaga ang mga PC ngayon. Kung dati, isang graphics card lang kailangan mo, ngayon pwede ka pang magdagdag para mas maganda ang performance, di ba?
Ito namang hawak ko ang Radeon HD 4850. You can put up to 4 of these babies as long as your motherboard has enough slots to handle them.
Ay, ang dami palang kailangan i-consider kung kailangan ka mag-upgrade ng PC mo. Kung isa lang ang papalitan mo, kailangan isa rin or mas marami ka pang ibang papalitan.
Ikaw nakangiti ng ganyan. Siguro utang ka pang upgrade, no? Kailangan pa rumakit ng marami kung gusto mo talagang full-blown ang PC mo. Anyway, next week, babalik kami para bigyan pa kayo ng mas maraming tips na kailangan i-consider sa pag-upgrade ng inyong PC.